Hi everyone, I am going to be your professor for this semester. My name is Professor Hassan, and you will be seeing me a lot through videos because this is a completely online class, online asynchronous. That means we will be not meeting on Zoom. It'll just be completely you doing work on your own. So in today's video, I'm going to be explaining how the course is going to work. I'm going to be going over the syllabus. I'm going to be going over things that you should expect in this course. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and show you what to expect and where to look and kind of how to navigate the course. So when you click on Psych 11 Social Psychology, right, this is the page that you're going to see. It says, welcome to Social Psychology for fall, right? So when it says getting started, all of these different links, right, will lead you to different things. This will lead you to class lectures. This will lead to the grade book. This one will lead to a page where it has all of my contact info or information. When you go down a little bit lower, you're going to see the Psych 11 syllabus. So I'm going to break this video down into two parts. First, we're going to go over the syllabus, and then we're going to go over the class lectures. So first, we're going to click on the syllabus. You can download it, right, and have it for safekeeping to kind of go back to it. But you can see, right, it tells you the section and that it's completely online, right? So let's start with student office hours. I am available Tuesdays 1 to 2 p.m. by appointment, right? So this is my email that you can reach me at. It's ahassan@lbcc, or you can always message me on Canvas. I will always respond to those emails very, very quickly because I get them on my phone. So again, this class meeting is asynchronous. We do not have required Zoom meetings. All you have to do is access this course through Canvas. And again, I will teach you that and how to do that in the next part of the video. So course description for social psychology, it's one of my favorite branches and classes to teach. I teach a lot of different classes here at LBCC. I've been teaching here for about 2.5 years. I teach social psychology, which is this one, biopsych, abnormal psych, and intro to psych. And this is by far my favorite class to teach. So you will be learning a lot about people's behaviors, thoughts, feelings, and how they're influenced by other people. That's the whole point of social psychology, right? Like, how do your own thoughts and feelings change based off of how other people are there, right? So that's basically what you're going to be learning. We're going to address topics such as, you can see right here, attitudes towards people's persuasion, stereotypes, group processes, conformity, interpersonal attraction, and a lot more than that. So you can see some student learning outcomes here. You guys can go over that on your own. And then with textbook, we do not have a required textbook in this class, so you do not need to purchase anything. So that is a good thing for you guys. Everything that you will need, it will be on your Canvas shell, and that is it. So some grading practices, everything will be due weekly. So you'll have weekly modules. So if something opens up on Sunday, you'll have, or Monday, things will open up on Monday. You'll have until Sunday to turn things in. And the thing about this class is that you can turn in late assignments. It's an online asynchronous class. I grade things and I run this class very lax, right? Not to say that you shouldn't turn things in on time because it'll still be late, right? But I want you guys to do your best to turn in things anyway. So even if it's going to be late, you have to let me know, but you should do it, right? So it says right here, I will not be assigning any 0 grades. And that's true, right? Even if you do your best on assignments, you will get partial credit. So please just try, right? Try to do your best, try to make time for these things, right? And if you can't, you have to let me know. I will always I will always let you make things up. So just know that. So now let's talk about your grade breakdown. So you guys will have 11 weekly discussions, right? So there's 16-week course. Throughout the entire 16 weeks, you'll have 11 weekly discussions. These are 10 points each. So you'll be given a discussion prompt. You just reply to it, and then you apply to another here in your class, right? So that's where the 10 points come from. The 5 points from actually answering the discussion prompt, 5 from replying to a classmate. Now, Second thing is 11 check-in quizzes. So every week or most of every week, you will have check-in quizzes. So the thing about check-in quizzes, I don't want anyone to freak out. Everyone sees quizzes and hears quizzes and they freak out completely. I do not use quizzes as a testing tool. I use it as a learning tool, which means that you will have 3 attempts to take these quizzes. So the best way in psychological research, right, to learn is by testing yourself. And you do that through quizzes. So it's not an actual like, hey, how much do you know about this? This is a quiz, a graded quiz. It's more like, hey, the more times you take this quiz, you should be learning about the topic, right? So you'll have 3 attempts. You should use all 3, and then hopefully score the highest the third time. Then you have 12-minute papers. This basically just means after you look through your course content and learn whatever you're learning for that week for a minute straight or however long, you type out everything that you've learned, right? So this doesn't have to be like an actual paragraph or a paper. It'll just be like, hey, I learned this, right? Like I learned that conformity is this. This is what I thought when I read this, right? It's very informal. It's to kind of jot all of your like thoughts down in one place before you forget it. That's your minute paper. So I'm not looking for like properly worded, double space, anything like that. I'm just trying to look at your thoughts on a paper. So that's all I'm looking for. The last thing is a research paper that is 50 points. So towards the end of the semester, what you're going to do is that you will write a research paper on things that you have learned in this class, right? You're going to pick a topic that you liked, that you want to look in more detail, and you're going to explain it. Right? You'll conduct research on it and you'll write this paper and you'll use real life examples and personal experience, right? So there will be a whole other weekly module on this, so you don't have to worry. Okay, so the class total of the points is 315. So it's basically however many points you complete out of 315, you divide it, and that's the grade that you have in this class. So late work, I've talked about that, right? So the weekly workload is due by Sunday, 11:59 p.m. But again, I do understand things happen, right? I was in school too, not too long ago. So I completely understand what happens. So if you do miss an assignment, it is on you though to kind of email me. I can't reach out to every single person that doesn't do their assignments, right? So like, you could just contact me with just a message like this, right? It says, hi, Professor Hassan, I missed some work due like last week, right? Would I be able to make it up, right? Would that be okay with you? You didn't tell me what happened, right? You could tell me what happened, but I don't really need to know, right? It doesn't matter unless it becomes a pattern and I do need to talk to you about it, right? If you missed like 1 week per se, you could literally just be like, hey, I just want to make it up. How can I do that? Right? Or can I do that? Is that okay with you? Right? So in most cases, I always say yes, that is completely no problem. However, if it is excessively late, where like you have 2 or more weeks that you are doing the same thing, then I will start to reduce points from the items that you turn in late. Academic honesty, of course, just because the class is online, I don't feel like I have to go over that, but these are all some resources that are helpful that you will need. And then when you scroll to the very bottom, you'll see a class calendar, and this is very important, right? So it's broken down with the weeks. So this first week is 8/26, so the 26th of August to September 1st. And it's just the orientation module. You're going to log into Canvas and complete the orientation module. Everything is labeled, so it should be easy. Week 2, it tells you the exact dates when everything is due and what we will be doing. Introduction to social experiments, right? So for the entire semester, you know exactly what's going to happen, right? So this is the entire syllabus. Now I'm going to make a completely different video on the navigating the course. So I will see you in the next video.